Hi guys, Ben here from 100M Man, and just following on some thoughts and ideas about stress as part of the mini stress series that I'm doing online. I thought I'd talk about loved ones and supporting them despite personal opinion. Now, we all know what it's like when we decide as an individual, as opposed to a partnership, to go and do something outside of what the relationship has become accustomed to. And to put it bluntly, it can cause friction. And generally this is because of a couple of reasons, but primarily is because the dynamic of the relationship shifts and one or another become fearful of a divide over the stability and the equilibrium that the relationship has attained. For example, if you are in a relationship and one decides to go off and become fitter, the other at times can believe it is, or the positive effects that that individual encounters becomes a reflection of the sometimes negative aspects that the other person feels. It brings to light a sense of truth about the individuality of the other. Now, it's not necessarily real truth. I call it fake truth, and at times it can be incredibly frustrating, but there are ways around dealing with it. The way of dealing with it is actually to open up the conversation of truth and honesty and to support the other as opposed to looking for support within thyself. So, the marathon runner doesn't seek the support, but gives the support. And it's a flip on what the masses or society generally say. I'm doing a marathon, I need the support, the other person should be supporting me, I'm doing something different, me, I. However, when you flip that way of thinking backwards and you look for the support, or you look to give support in the opposite context, what actually happens is you equalize out the instability and you raise the bar of the communication, the thoughts, the conversation, and actually the relationship itself. Now, I've tried this and I've utilised this in a number of my one-to-one clients, my coaching practices. And I can say it's one of those tools that actually works a lot faster than some of the other tools and therapies out there. Flip the support back. There's a common thing that I hear: X doesn't support me, Y doesn't give me comments, Z isn't interested in what I'm doing. They feel disassociated from that relationship to the point where they start then to question the strength of the relationship. And if you think about it logically, when you alienate yourself within a project or a task, there's no wonder that other people will become fearful of or question the identity of the unit, the relationship. When you start off on a new journey and you unlink that need between needing support, needing motivation, needing the permission from a loved one, but you start to give that back. You give support to that individual. You give freedom. You give good quality, honest conversation. What actually happens is you raise that bar. You raise that ability to communicate better. You raise that openness. So, that was just a small thought to carry on from the stress series. If you're yet to check out my other videos, then please subscribe, keep up to date with what I've got to say. If you like what I say, then please leave a comment in the description below. Let me know how you're getting on your journey, what's new for you in your world, and perhaps what you want to hear me talking about within my specialty. You know, everybody encounters stress. Stress is part of every day. It's how you manage stress itself, how you manage that vision and that meaning of stress is how you as an individual develop, evolve and become. So that's it from me for now. Have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.